Did Razzle steal that money? No. I'm like 95% sure that that social media couple, that those two fucking morons, first off, you don't need to be a genius to know how to work in code, okay? But with that being said, she was not a a technical programmer by any stretch of the imagination. I watched her dissertation on cybersecurity that she gave. It was really fucking basic, like really basic. Like people in the crowd were laughing, not with her, but like more or less at the demonstration, because she would say shit that's very like matter of fact, you know. And so, with that being said, were they involved in the heist? Yes, they definitely were. Absolutely. The wallet activity proves that enough. The also the DOJ could trace the fucking activity on the wallet. Like they have they have stacks of papers of activity, but they never actually touched much of the principal. So most of the sum that was taken wasn't actually touched, which is really kind of weird, you know, like especially their situation. She's in New York City. See, people aren't understanding, like, what I don't understand is how the fuck they wouldn't, like, why wouldn't they take out a couple mil? Why wouldn't they try to take out at least, you know, a couple 100,000 at least? They didn't. The most money was ever, the most coin that was ever transferred out of their wallet was like 100 and some change. So yeah, they did, I guess, like 100 grand, but that's not, it was like, if you look at how much they had access to, that was a drop in the bucket, a fucking drop in the bucket. So, I mean, a real drop in the bucket. So it's like, who are they holding it for? You know, it almost seems like they were holding it for someone, right? And it almost seems like they were testing the waters and how they could possibly liquidate some of it. And but at the same time, it was so active. They were so active, like they were actively taking, like they definitely were using this to help sustain themselves, I think. Did they need to? Probably not at this point, because they had a big following. But the question is, like, what was their following before this, before the heist and after the heist? What was their following? But even with all that being said, it's irrelevant. It goes back to how it actually happened and went down. It was a very technical hack. It really was. So with that being said, I don't think it was them that did it. I don't. I think that they're under house. First off, they're not in federal prison right now. They're under house arrest. So that right there, you know, they made $5 million bond each. They have money. But my question is, her husband definitely is more technical than her, and that's where I think this is gonna lie, and I think he's gonna be the key to a lot of this, and I think he had contacts to a hacker group that probably carried out the hack. That's what I'm betting, or a group of people that carried out the hack. That doesn't have to be a hacker group. You know, I meet people online all the time that are shady motherfuckers. If I wanted to go break bad right now, I mean, I could get a group together probably in a fucking couple hours, no problem. You know, whether we can carry out a technical job like that, probably pretty fucking unlikely. So it's like, you know, whatever happened, man. I don't think that they're the center of it. I think that they are they ended up with the bag. They ended up with the bag. Okay, so that's what happened here. At the whatever story happened, they're the ones that ended up with the bag of the money. They had the access codes. They had the actual passcodes to get into that crypto wallet. So they had the bag. You know, how they ended up with that, I just don't think that it was theirs. You know, if it was theirs, I think they would have been. Being how stupid they were, I'm pretty sure if that was all theirs, they would have been taking out larger sums, man. I really do, because there's either that or they were working for the government the whole fucking time. That's also a possibility. You know, people don't realize that this shit goes down like, I don't know. We'll see. But that's my 2 cents on it.